of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen. Got me. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters. They be paying it. Yeah. They ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy, 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 my boy.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to fuck with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back, I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap and all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it.
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Washington attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Tom Seaver, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
So striding forward now, Trey Turner, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
In now is Adam Eaton, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
1-2 now. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, you know that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
So stepping in, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs and a victory.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. Comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
The 1-2. Popped up. Gomes has a play. 2 down. At the plate, Robinson Cano. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today.
Zimmerman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
getting dissonant. Thought I was living, but this isn't it. I chose to fit, but now I stand tall. They're looking past me, but trust me, will fall. And I'ma keep riding till the wheels fall off. And the whole world saying he the boss at any cost. And try to leave my people out the land of the lost.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
I got the count 1-2.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work. Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Michael Conforto. He's definitely known for that sweet left-handed swing in the top of the order. But he's no slouch defensively as well, showing the ability to come in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now.
No balls.
The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Gerardo Parra goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Left field. Rasmus waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave. So digging in now, Cliff Pennington. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Zimmerman is over to take a look. The 2-2 one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Set to get his day started, Colby Rasmus. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1-0 the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in, Todd Frazier, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Well, right back at him, and it hit him safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's in the double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Tom Seaver. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Mets.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. They come into this one among the league leaders in both team ERA and walks allowed, something members of the pitching staff told me they take a lot of pride in. They told me how important it is in today's game to not give up any freebies, because with so many teams and players swinging for the home run, it's absolutely crucial to avoid having guys on base if someone does connect. Now, that makes perfect sense, guys, but we all know it's easier said than done, so they've got a lot to be proud of.
First baseman, number
all right, Heidi, thank you.
Jan Gomes.
All right.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Anibal Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anibal Sanchez.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Pennington, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Takes this the other way to right. Hara is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule to see where we'll be for the next 7 days. Now to the plate, Robinson Cano hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Cano is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take. Throw won't get him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just thrown onto it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
Standing in now, Cliff Pennington, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1, here it comes. And this will be fouled away. Hit back toward the mound. Turner gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the bat.
In now, Colby Rasmus, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning. Stepping into the box, Gary Carter. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. ball on the way. Let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit to third. Right to Frazier. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Howie Kendrick, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Frazier.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier, the 198th of his career, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead. Stepping in now, Willie Mays. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 12.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The pitcher, 50.
So striding in, Tom Seaver, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
0-1 the count. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he is in there.
Zero. It's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits, even though that's an infield knock. He'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
The 0-2 now from Sanchez.
1 ball.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Ready now, Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Lagares patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Nationals gone. Ready once again, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to right. Parra giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Sanchez readying the 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Cliff Pennington. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sanchez into his motion. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Juan Soto will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Washington, number 22, Juan Soto.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even .250. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Riding in once again, Trey Turner. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
3-1 to the National shortstop. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Matt Grace enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 42.
Now batting, Colby Rasmussen. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now batting, third baseman.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to right. Parra racing back, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
Next to the bat, the first baseman, Willie Mays.
And now, Willie Mays, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Digging in to try it again. Juan Lagares. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 on its way. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Lagares is off at first with 2 away. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. And now for Washington, Gary Carter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. In there, 1-1. The 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Cano over to his left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping up now, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Left field and deep. Back goes Rasmus at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row. Set down now. Carving him up as the side is. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Carlos Gomez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That average for him up in the 360s now. 13 home runs and 37 RBIs. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 9,
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. Hit in the air to center field. Eaton is under it. One out. Digging in now, Robinson Cano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Now the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. Turner has it, and a glove flip for 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Digging in the switch hitter, Cliff Pennington, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Jose Reyes will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Short, hit hard. Turner fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Carlos Gomez will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Joe Torre will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Jose Reyes will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Striding in, Gerardo Parra. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
the left fielder, number 3.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Need to get it going soon. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wander Suero will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 51.
Next for the Mets, Colby Rasmus. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
It's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else, but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Striding into the box, Todd Frazier. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Gomes trying to get there. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Takes this the other way to right. Parr is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, Willie Mays. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Keith Hernandez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. Rasmus, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Two-0 count, the pitch. 2-1 now. Fouled off. Rasmus at first, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Turner ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll. Keith Hernandez will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Now in the box, Matt Adams. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
0-2.
He's still looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy. But to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Matt Adams is retired to kick off the inning.
Play Turner.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fastball swung on and missed. And with one out in the ninth, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on a
swing, high drive, left field and deep, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Eaton. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1-0 the count. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him. And the Mets continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 5-0 the final score today. The New York Mets took the lead in the second.
Sinatra. Pepe. Satisfied. Oh, you got the studio shout out. You feeling good about yourself right now, huh? Satisfied is Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, lottie-dottie, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest at all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I learned everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, I'm the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Got the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. With rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. 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 When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. 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 Never address me as Robert, less it's by that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never saving. I'm not defined by these clothes and zeros. It don't matter if you got $6 or 6 figures on the creek. Cause in the end, we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6 beat. Flashbacks of having visions way back in G-Berg. Every single one of my homies and me were plotting how to get about it. Make a hit, forget about it. Youngin' with a dream, but nobody gave about it. 10 years later, pick up the pen, write a hit about it. And back then, I thought I'd be defined by how good I rhyme. Not like these rappers with flows, but look good online. Not made to feel bad for speaking about on my mind. Or caught a nigga who wish you was. I wish I could face my and smack that they air. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still, way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. 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 When I'm down, had enough, almost round. Rough, I get tough, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. Hey yo, said it on my last album, but you wasn't tapping in. Mumble, let's make rap again. Industry don't give up about rapper, what's happening? A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMZ. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines. Preach that. Go ahead, boy, now preach that. Wash my hands of this negativity. Worth of 3 stacks. So fresh, so clean. Who the illest on the scene? Wu-Tang, get the cream. Sinatra gon' reign supreme. Open your mental.
mental. Get out your feelings like dental. This is consequential, lighting a fire to the game. Can you rappers feel the flame? Now this won't be the same. For rap beef, I promise I want all of y'all to prosper. But deep down, you know it's only gonna be one Mufasa. I'm the king. The bling, but just might make you kiss the ring. All these rappers I came up on, I surpassed. I know it's Sting now. Don't try to twist my words and turn that into something. I love all you. Just wanna hear you spit. Drop my last shit. The whole wild world applauded it. Game still ain't give me my credit, so I'ma audit it. I'm heartless like Kanye in 08. Yeah, that's where the no ID. Now they all know who I be. I'm calling out Jay-Z to jump up on the track with me and smack the whole industry. Show 'em what that real rap do. The ball's in your court, Hove. I hope to hear from Guru. Woo. We're on a night run. Boy, you better hold your tongue. Talking like you're coming from Kingdom Come. Rhythm and feeling the feeling of riding the sound through the ceiling. Hey, hey, never got no money, but I'm running from the is it flooded, cold-blooded, no money, I'm on the road. I'm killing the moonlight with daylight. I got my X-ray eyes and I'm feeling so fine.
It's a rainy day north of the border here in Toronto, but the roof at Rogers Center will keep us good and dry. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Matt Shoemaker gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So striding in, Dustin Pedroia. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. Galvis has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Striding in for Boston, Wade Boggs, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Ramirez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Cy Young gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the 1st, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
And the runner back easily. Into the box, Richard Arena. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Williams moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Drury is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
2-1 the count. Galvis stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Men on third with 2 down. Good idea, but Vlad's not going for it. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one.
J.D.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1, well below the zone. Williams, a 27-year-old, is making a push for the All-Star squad this year with a great year. 3rd in voting among left fielders entering the day.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for them right now.
And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has, and that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2, fouled away. Here's another 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Hit in the air out to right. Green waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Next to bat for Toronto, Dalton Pompey. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in, Sean Green. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
No outs, nobody on. 1-2 to Sean Green.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. He'll throw down to first, one away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Coming to the plate now, Fred McGriff, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to Fred McGriff. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Teoscar Hernandez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, man, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Luke Maley is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1-0, here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. It's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base.
In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Another 0-2 home. A bouncer to the left side. Drury has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. No balls and one strike. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Number 50, second baseman, Dustin.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball even at 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Lifted in the air to center. On the move is Pompey. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Red digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Galvis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Pedroia is up with it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The second baseman.
So with one gone here in the inning, let's take a look at the Jays' upcoming schedule for the week to come, as we'll be here to bring them all to you on the show. Digging in, Richard Arena. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So coming to the plate, Brendan Drury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with.
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that. Next up for the Red Sox, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. McGriff over to his left. He's got it one away. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And that's in there for strike one. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Got him.
3.
Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in for the Jays, Dalton Pompey. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The right fielder,
stepping in, Sean Green. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game. The
windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway. Out to deep center. Benintendi is right there. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman,
At the plate, Fred McGriff. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, and it's 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. First delivery to him on the way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Christian.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Christian Vasquez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. We'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Vasquez is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, and there's one away.
For the Blue Jays.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's another 2-2. Soft grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play on the Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Vasquez gathers, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge. Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Road. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you should.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Drilled to first. Fielded by McGriff. One there. On to first. The double play. Into the box, Ted Williams. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The next 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the height, and gone up into the second deck.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round. Ouch, that one hit him. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. No balls and a strike to count. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Digging in once again, Richard Arena. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there. But, hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Brendan Drury. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Count even at 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he takes a called strike, 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is foul right side. Runner going a second time. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Good idea, but Vlad's not going for it. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Ball.
2-2. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a strike.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that one left for Toronto. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it. And you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the rest of the game. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Derek Law is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Derek Law.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Slow little grounder left side. Drury gloves it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
No strike.
1 out, nobody on.
A
ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now that Christian Vasquez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Green waits on it, and that ends the inning. Down in order. Settling in now, Sean Green. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Playing 12. 1-2.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty B, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready on 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Brandon Workman takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Joe Biagini has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Hanley.
In now, Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The Blue Jays came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1-2 now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Drury is there. And that ends the inning. For the Red Sox. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Galvis behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number one. Into the box now, Richard Arena. Roberto Alomar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Alomar, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Fouled off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Here's a pop-up now. Ramirez shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 3.
We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Stepping in, Brandon Drury. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Roberto Alomar will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
For the Blue Jays.
Ready for another shot now, Mookie Betts. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Daniel Hudson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's set and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Palm ball, got him, one gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 now from Hudson. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Mitch Moreland will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the 0-1 from Hudson. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Ryan Brazier, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Moreland is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Dalton.
So striding forward now, Dalton Pompey. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Number 15.
So stepping in, Sean Green. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Joe Carter will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Carter.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third.
Wow, that thing rocketed to right field. The outfielder got a decent jump on it. It made a great leaping try, but he just can't make a play. By the time he tracks it down, it's too late. The triple was pretty much a done deal.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leave.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-3 is today's final. Boston took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.